of random talk, wasn't it? Really. Okay, but I don't think it goes live straight away, or maybe it does. I can't actually quite remember, to be honest. Just need to do this real quickly. I'm not playing Among Us, actually. I need to change that. Okay. Update information. Okay. Update information. Okay. Perfect. So this is actually working. I do need to mute this. No, don't need to hear myself speaking, obviously, as well as do that. I'm just literally sending out links to people, and hopefully we can get some viewers in here. I mean, it would be nice if we do, but if not, I'm not really too bothered, to be honest. And then I'm also going to put this on Facebook as well, just because I can. I do apologise for the slow start, but hello, thank you very much for the follow, Boss Lady Cosplay 24, much appreciated. I will actually be starting to stream. I will actually be starting to edit in a minute. I'm just letting people know that I'm, streaming. So if I can even spell. And we are good to go. Okay, right. Let's open up Premiere. Let's go back to the actual page and welcome. So before we actually get going on this, I have actually. Oh, hello, Callum. How's it going? Man? I actually have edited a fair bit of this already. However, I don't necessarily like it. So I thought to myself, what better way to stay motivated and, actually like make something good than how like live interaction. And here we are. I am well. How are you? I'm good. You're doing good, man. I'm glad you're doing good. And I'm all right. I've just been setting up all my like, keyboard and stuff, and I'm being a bit of a nerd. So I've got this like drawing tablet. I've set up like macros, which will be probably easier than just keyboards strokes. Nice to see you streaming. Yeah, no, I honestly do not remember the last time I did stream. I want to say it was like October, because I think that the last streamed when Dixon had his birthday thing. I don't know if you remember that, but yeah. So I'm going to start off with the, the basics, the intro, as you will. So also a little background to this. This is what I did in my third year of uni, which was last year, but obviously due to COVID being a thing, unfortunately we just couldn't carry it on. The project stopped, and here we are, almost a year later after we had to stop filming. The last day we filmed was actually this day that I'm looking at right now, the 16th. The 16th of March 2020 was our last day. Yikes. How long have I been editing this for? On and off since March last year. Like, I don't quite remember if I sent it in the group chat that we have, but the last variation was literally the last time I touched that, and that was months ago. So I thought to myself, what better time? National lockdown. Let's just get it done. So I do sort of know what I'm doing in terms of like the way I want it to look and stuff, but you know, it might be good to have other people, not necessarily judge, but just like witness what I'm doing. So we're just gonna start off with all this. I'm not really sure how it's going to end because obviously we don't necessarily have a lot of stuff. Ah, Malcolm, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated, and welcome to the stream. As you can tell, I'm editing a documentary. So, boom, boom, boom. Dixon, oh, it's good to see you, man. How's it going? Yeah, this is the mermaid one. Because obviously the other project, I am not going to talk about that. And you know what? I actually deleted all that footage for the other one. So, this is my only one. But yeah, I think I'm going to start off with some coastal shots. You know, just set the scene, set the mood. I do have some music actually as well. So, oh, you're doing your workouts. You got a lurk and have some tunes on. Nice, nice, nice. Sounds good. Sounds good. What music are you listening to? Hopefully, I don't get like striked for copyright music, but it's all like YouTube, like royalty free. So I don't think I will, to be honest. I mean, if I do, I think we're gonna have a bit of a problem, aren't we? But no, that's fine. Hopefully, Premiere doesn't crash. That is my one major concern about this program. You know what I mean? Because it does that. It tends to do that a lot, and that's quite worrying. That's a second long. That needs to be slightly longer. But yeah, obviously, Dixon, you are an editor, which is nice. Clum, you are also an editor, which is nice. So yeah. Oh, actually, I want to make some use mods. I mean, that's mostly Dixon and Clum, but how do I mod again? Oh, in and out, you're currently working. Nice. What do you do for your work? Anything fun? I mean, I say fun. So, slash them mod. Okay. And then... I don't... Hey! Nice. So it does work. Boom. Sorted. Absolute legend. Retail. Yeah. It is basic, but you know, like you said, as long as it pays the bills, it doesn't really matter, does it? But to be fair, I don't think I'd want to be working in retail right now because it's probably just very, very boring and very just, well, yeah, boring. But yeah, why is that not letting me? Okay, I'm already having issues with this application. Have I locked this by accident? No. There we go. There we go, boys. No. Okay. I do have a few fonts that I want to use, but not necessarily sure if I will use them. So any help will be much appreciated. I mean, looking back on some of this footage, I do wish I had a tripod for some of it, but I mean, as you can literally quite tell, this was on like the edge of a cliff thing, so no. But this is a really nice place in Cornwall, actually, that obviously I never knew about it until we went. It's called Zenor, I think. Zena, that's how I pronounce it. And there's actually a church in the town which apparently a mermaid visited or something, and that's why it's like famous. So obviously it fits in very well with, you know, the whole mermaid aesthetic, which is good. So yeah, I'm very excited to see how it goes. Why is that not letting me do that? Okay, that was very, very peculiar. What are you saying? Zenin? No, Zena. I don't know what you mean by that. Clum. Please explain. But yeah, I can't remember if I do have footage of the church. You know what? I'm going to start with that actually. That looks a lot nicer. We can definitely trim that back to about 2 seconds. I'm already aware of I will be doing J cuts to start with, just because J cuts are very useful. So we are going to be doing that. If I remember how to do this correctly, yeah. Oh, just ignore the Ubisoft thing. It would be helpful if I could spell. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Now I need to reposition that. Make it a little bit longer. No, that's not what I want to do. Lol. Right. So now I need to move the positioning to obviously central. More, well, as central as I can for now. Obviously this is seen in as most western towns in the UK. Okay, I get you now. That makes a lot more sense. Right. I haven't, you know what, I've not used Premiere in that long. Let's say put titles as a placeholder. Okay, that is useful information. I generally do not remember how to edit text. I've never liked Premiere Pro, just for that fact. Like, I've said it before and I'll say it again and I'll always keep saying it. I much prefer Final Cut Pro. Like, I can't even fault that program personally. It just runs and everything, doesn't it? So, well, every Mac, obviously. Oh, is it graphics I need? No. Oh. Oh. No. That is not what I need either. In the graphics tab. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking where it was, right? Also, how's the mic quality? Is it like, oh yeah. Wow. As if. Then I need to select that, don't I? No. The one that I used to have was called like Ode or something. Yeah. There we go. That is quite literally the one I need. I want to make that, definitely want to make that bigger. Oh, I like how it's just doing that. So yeah, this is the text I'm thinking of going with. Just because it looks a bit old-timey, doesn't it? And that's what I like. So I'm just literally just going to keep saving and saving these projects, because I do not trust Premiere Pro one bit. So now that we've got that bit sorted, I will probably do a crossfade on this at some point. But like I said, for now, this will be that. So, I also like to label all my stuff. I mean, I don't need to, but I think it just like looks nice, so I'm gonna carry on doing it. And also it's like a lot easier to help actually see what you're doing. So now that's that sorted. I can't remember what day we had her talking. That was the first day. Because I do have a lot of different sort of footage. Mic quality is sick. Sound. That's good. I know last time I actually opened it with the main interview that we had with her, surprisingly. One thing I wish I did do actually as well is obviously I shot on 2 different cameras. I shot on a C100 and my 100D. But I sort of wish I just shot all my Canon 100D. I don't know why. I think this is what I'm most... Yeah. See, I'm already doing it. I like how Premiere Pro actually remembers these marks, which is good.
In so many places, don't even realise that they are. But yeah, it sucks.
Also, this lady here is Emma. She is obviously like the main person that this documentary is about. But obviously we'll get into her story as we go on.
Sounds sweet. Could you give us a clap again?
Ding ding boo.
Clap. You clap. Yeah, thank you.
She's a very
I like that. That's
very
that's
good,
like
different
how I deal with my
character, to be
children.
fair, which is nice. Labelling which colour is helpful when your timelapse becomes messier. Yeah, exactly. You know it. Oh, my webcam's like... Not. No, it's not in the way. We're good. I can just move anyway. But yeah, I would like to see your timeline on your doc, actually. That would be much appreciated.
Camera speed.
Oh, you also like hear me breathing as well,
We do
which is
clap.
we can deal with.
Yeah, just do it in front of the lens.
Doesn't matter, just
Yeah.
do it anywhere, does it? Oh no, you need to see it.
Do we seeing it? Yeah.
Oh, the crew I worked
That was
with on
fun,
this
I
as well
liked
was
it, that was
amazing,
fun.
to be fair.
Okay,
Very much enjoyed it.
Fun.
recording.
Yeah, both going.
I can't believe I said that. It's
Okay, so we can. I'm going to ask you, can we go back to before like you moved down to Cornwall and what you were doing in your life then and how you were feeling about your life?
just
at that
before,
point?
just before.
Before you, yeah, you know.
Well, I was in Yorkshire, so obviously beautiful place.
I think this is the bit I need. Have you gone through and watched all the footage, made notes, and figure out a timeline for everything? I do have an idea. I know mostly what footage to use. I did make a lot of marks, but obviously Premiere has just decided not to have them all still up. But that's really weird. But you know, I do mostly know what I'm going to be doing, so we're all good in that aspect. Some of the footage I'm going to have to get very creative with, just because I not like messed up, but a lot of times I wasn't expecting stuff to happen, if that makes sense. So like I'm either like slightly awkwardly framed or like slightly out of focus, but I think it works. So hopefully we can do something with it.
Peak District, I think it was the Dark Peaks and Lady Bower Reservoir to go and explore. So it was lovely. Life was good to a degree, but it was that sort of element of that fine balance of you kind of look at your world around and go, right, okay,
I also
everything's good.
don't really know why it's taken so long to load all the previews, which is very bizarre, but again, that's fine. Maybe this isn't the interview that I'm after, because we did a lot of different interviews with her. But I can't remember which day. I think it might actually be these ones.
Fishtail and deal with them. Out of everything that he's got, praise is enough. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to go to Iceland and jump under icebergs. Go to school, come stay with me. And a lot of people about it often.
No, I think it was actually like the first day, which was in February. Because like she's like obviously she introduces herself, like really well, like to the point I don't even have to like introduce her by like text or anything, which is obviously what you need.
Yeah. So I think it would be nice to show.
Spectrum also, so he and an ex-marine.
Mm-hmm.
Stresses. They're
Yeah.
all swimmers or
Fish
something like that.
fitters.
I've not had as many as Laura, which I'm quite relieved at. So
Yeah.
Okay, this is very interesting. And quite confusing, to be honest. Because really did 2 interviews with her inside the house, actually. It has to be this one.
can't sing its praises enough.
Camera speed. Yeah.
You know what you're
okay.
saying, but
But
sometimes
so,
you could just sort of try and repeat my questions so we know what you're.
PTSD and which bit we're talking about.
Yeah.
So after Dad's death and all the sorting out, I ended up going back into hospital.
So this, I'm pretty sure this is actually the bit that I need. But it must be here?
Beautiful place. We had the lovely P district, the dark peaks and Lady Bower Reservoir to go and explore. So it was lovely. Life was good to a degree, but it was that sort of element of that fine balance of you kind of look at your world around and go, right, okay, everything's good, prospectively, but the reality was I was on a thin line of not coping. I wasn't coping in the house I was in, wasn't coping with always needs weren't being met. The school, I mean, it was even in school, it went 3 mornings a week, I think. So I was doing a lot of, I'm happy, I think, and I was aware of that. And the more I was sucking it all up,
This is very
and coping with
interesting.
it and dealing with it, the more I was having colitis flare-ups, the more I was getting run down, I was getting ill, I was getting more meds. The more meds I was on, the more side effects you get. Which
Okay. So I'm going to cheat just a little bit. And I'm actually going to open the original project. Which is this one. And then, oh, yeah, that's fine. I don't need to grab them. So this is the, yeah, this is the original timeline that I've got so far. It's a big one. Yeah, I can close that panel. This is a very, very weird one to actually have, to be honest. So I'm going to play this, and then if anyone is watching, you can give me some feedback if that's all right, guys. Or to be honest, I might just scrap the new edit and just carry on with this one. To be fair, I feel like that's probably going to be a lot easier, isn't it? So yeah, right, let's go.
it takes over, so I'd go back to Yorkshire and I'd just be empty. I'd miss the sea, and it clicked. And even Craig said to me, "You are a better person when you're by the sea. You are well. You are a different person when you're by the sea." Got 3 gorgeous boys. My eldest
I just have my mic muted without realising. But basically what I was saying is I do not like this shot at all of her by the sea. I think it's very awkward and very just not. It doesn't really work. I think I could put that to use somewhere else. So that's what I'm gonna do. So these are like a bunch of swimmers. I can't remember what they're called. I think they just call themselves like St. Ives swimmers or something like that. And like that is Emma, which there. So I need to figure out if I have So this is her just after coming out of the sea. They're literally there for like 10 minutes. They all like get together, run on the sea, and run out. It's not weird. It's funny, to be fair. But yeah, like stuff like this. You know what I mean? Very unusable shots. So let's not use them. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything about my shadow because obviously it is just unfortunately the sunlight. I should have noticed it, but I didn't. But I think this will work slightly better. Yeah, you can actually, I don't know if you can tell, I've actually got an easy rig on. I'm actually wearing an easy rig. Which is I don't know why I had the easy rig that day. It was pointless, but you know, we can look past that. I swear I had a lot more footage. I've got to wait for Premiere to do its thing anyway. But yeah, how's everyone doing? How's everyone enjoying lockdown? What? 3? Yeah. I've got to wait for all this to load in, which is very, very, very annoying. But this is what I'm thinking so far. I can just... If I can use stuff like this to replace that, then I think we will be good, to be honest. Because I want the story to, like, obviously be about her and, like, be about how she copes and stuff with things in life. I don't think the white balance is ever going to be perfect. Ooh, welcome back, and you're on the Mac. Nice. Don't worry, I've not, in the time you've gone, I've not done all this. This is what I did have before. I've decided I'd probably just easier to fix this instead of redoing it all, because as you could tell, I wasn't exactly having the easiest of times. Yeah, I mean, I still need to do a grade anyway, so that's not going to be a problem, really. Is that really that short? Damn, okay. But I do think the way I'm going about this is good. That is a really short clip. I did not realise it would be that short. Okay. I'm not too keen on the text that is currently going on. I don't think I need it. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not that fast. But no, I think the text, which is like all here, might not be needed, so I might be able to shave like seconds off that. Hopefully, that is. Yeah. And then I just need to fix the white balance on these clips as well. And label it orange, because where is orange gone? That is very weird. Did I call it? No. It's definitely not. Mango? Is it mango? Yeah, it's mango. I don't know why they just don't call it orange. Thank you very much for the follow. I unfortunately can't see your name fully. But thank you very much for the follow. We are having a edit session because I would actually quite like to see this finished at some point. So let's see if this works better from, yeah, let's just go from here. Drag that down.
It takes over, so I'd go back to Yorkshire and I'd just be empty. I'd miss the sea, and
That is unusual behaviour. Is it? I have no idea what's going on there. Oh, that would be why, wouldn't it? That's so weird.
it takes over, so I'd go back to Yorkshire and I'd just be empty. I'd miss the sea, and it clicked and even Craig.
I think that's what's going wrong. But I still can't figure out why. Why is it not? Double click next to the 3 lines next time to program. Where? Why is it?
Brilliant. I had the worst.
I have no idea. On the view bar. You mean here? I'll figure that out in a sec. I do not understand why it's not showing the visuals. Oh, they're on screen. Oh. Okay. Any idea why it's not showing video? That is very, very confusing. What is going on? Has Premiere crashed? What do you mean, door click there? Door click one. I have no idea what you mean, bro, my guy. I really don't get what's happened to Premiere here. Like, has it crashed? I don't think it's crashed. I could be wrong. Unless I'm doing something completely wrong. Maybe I am.
It takes over, so I'd go back to Yorkshire and I'd just be empty. I'd miss the.
This is playback resolution. Okay. I might have to restart Premiere real quick. I think that might actually be what I have to do. So, hello. Yeah, I don't get why it's not working either. I think Premiere's like actually fully crashed. Yeah, it definitely has. I think that's just bizarre behaviour. I really don't understand. Like it has just fully crashed on me. I think it gave up. So now I've just got to wait for it to force close itself, which is wonderful. Can I don't even think I can Alt 4 out of it, can I? No. Literally just got to wait. Yeah, close the program. This is like the one weird side to Premiere. It either works really well for like weeks on end. Thanks, man. It is looking pretty nice, isn't it? To be fair, I trimmed for the interview, obviously, but the interview didn't happen. So yeah, fun times. But yeah, I think Premiere honestly just it either works really well for like 2 weeks or like a few months, and then just crashes every 2 minutes on you. That's literally my experience with Premiere Pro. Like, it's looking for like, yeah, I think it's like the way I like trimmed it and stuff. I've like proper got rid of, you can't really see, like got rid of the neck beard and like brought it up and everything. So yes, right, here we go. I'm pretty sure I saved. I have no idea what office stuff is. Oh. Are we back up and running? Ooh, you got a cutthroat razor. That's nice. I've wanted to oh, I can't think what it's, you know the I don't know if you've ever had a turkey shave, but they're like really good. Highly rate doing one of them if you can. That's a challenge in itself. I know. I think I know. I get very confused very easily. I think he's done it again. I think Premiere just doesn't. Oh no, we're good. We're back. Right. So let's go back to my scene. So I wanted to change these. Oh, look at that. It sorted itself out. And that is why you always Control S before you think you have a crash. Right. So I need to blend. Oh, that is very jarring actually.
So I'd go back to Yorkshire and I'd just be empty. I'd miss the sea and
Yeah, I'm like a few frames too quick on that one. So maybe bring it down to like there. That was a very jarring cut.
So I'd go back to Yorkshire and I'd just be empty. I'd miss the sea and it clicked. And even Craig said to me, "You are a better person when you're by the sea. You are well. You are a different person when you're by the sea."
Okay, so I think that works a lot better in terms of visuals. So now I just have to correct the white balance. But the one thing I don't get is the footage. Maybe move the sea footage before you show her. Yeah, maybe. Play the beach stuff and then move her into speaking. Yeah, that could work actually. That could actually easily work. But the one thing I don't get about this like footage here is all the stuff that I shot with literally changing no settings was fine. But the white balance for some reason on here is just weird. You fade in and then cut straight away. Yeah. I'm not too sure for like the fade transitions, to be honest. But I think for like the piece it works, if that makes sense. Like I think it works. Obviously, it's like a fairy tale thing. Oh, is that? Ah, there we go. Okay, that's fine. Also, fun fact: I actually shot the majority of this documentary on vintage lenses. So, just a fun little thing. So, do you mean move, say that thing? Because I think you're delayed to actually what I'm saying. So move this to say like here. So like come out of that beach, have her talk, fade. I'll have a play. I actually think that might work. But obviously I've just got to figure out a way to make it look seamless. Yeah, I can definitely trim that, I reckon. Just have it fit in the gap, and then
it takes over. So I go back to Yorkshire.
Almost drawing down the beach. Oh, right. Okay. So basically, I'll do it this way. And let's see how this plays out.
It takes over. So I go back to Yorkshire and I'd just be empty. I'd miss the sea, and it clicked, and even Craig said.
Okay. I like it. Just need to figure out how to... That was a very weird... Can I bring that out ever so slightly? No. Okay. Let's run this again.
It takes over. So I go back to Yorkshire and I'd just be.
I think that is a little bit too raw. Like, even though it cross dissolves, maybe I have to cross dissolve the this in as well. I think that's what I might need to do. But like I've said, I don't necessarily want to keep doing that, because then I think it'll just be like lazy editing, maybe. I think it could work, but I just need to figure out how to get it to transition over properly. So, yeah, it's just like that. Very just It's alright, let's go into effects. Even if it's just like a slightly more grained out thing. Cross dissolve. I mean, it could make it look like Star Wars. Yeah, even if it just like does it like for like a frame, you know what I mean? I think that might look and work better.
It takes over. So I go back to Yorkshire
Yeah,
and I'd just be
I think that
empty.
definitely
I'd miss the
works.
sea, and
But that though, that is...
and I'd just be empty. I'd miss the sea, and
Yeah, so I'm going to have to cross dissolve on here as well, aren't I? But again, if I can shorten the cross dissolve to like a frame, maybe it's not going to work on that one. But
so I go back to Yorkshire and I'd just be empty. I'd miss the sea, and
oh, that does work though. That does work. For the grade, I think I've done like a very, very small amount. I definitely want it to look like a very much like a dream. Because originally, when she was actually at the beach, like here and stuff, I was gonna have her like standing, centre of frame, look into the camera, but like you put some, I can't remember what it's called, Vaseline. Yeah, you know, like the like stuff you put on lips and everything. Like smudge like a small, like really small amount over like a lens filter, like a UV filter, just to give it that look. But in practicality, that's not even a word. In like actual circumstances, we just didn't have the time to get that, which is very sad. Actually, it was very sad. But I would like to finish this fully at some point. Like actually go back and actually finish the film. So the next thing that I'm not too sure about is, yeah, this stuff. So I'll play it back, and then we can discuss it. Right, let's go. I'm gonna mute my mic for a sec as well, actually.
Really, like who doesn't want to be a mermaid? I love it. I love it. And when you have a tail on, I am a creature. I'm not bow-legged, flat-footed Emma born in Lincoln. It's going to be 40. I'm not her anymore. I'm this creature that goes at one hell of a speed. Do you know what I mean? And I can be under the water and I can hold my breath and I can go into places that you can't go, and it's just, and it did take, it is that next step from the fairy stuff I did, because I do become a creature. I am that creature. So when I do the wash-ups or I do the appearances.
Okay. I like the idea of what I'm doing, but I don't think it really works that well. Mostly, yeah, the grade is. I mean, look at that. I mean, I did obviously, we could actually shoot in C-Log on the C100, which is obviously good, and then just. But I don't think it's that far off. I think I just need to lower the contrast on this a little bit to match it first, and then I can grade it all. Because I feel like if I grade it as a whole, the colours are definitely need to be brightened. The highlights, yeah. But to be fair, I was actually very surprised. We were. Let me just get like a nice little frame. Like we had the Kino set here, facing portrait, because horizontal just like was not going to happen. I mean it could have, but it was just literally just a massive just beam of light coming that way, and I was just like, no, not gonna happen. So I decided to put it portrait wise. Have it. I wasn't like pointing it directly at her face. So like say, obviously, obviously my face here. I wasn't like like it was like slightly off. It wasn't like pointing straight towards her. And obviously I had a little practical in here to obviously light up. We wanted to get this in shot. This is actually like a massive like portrait of a mermaid, but I can't remember if it was her or not. But that it didn't work. It was the angle and everything was just horrible. But I do actually really like the shot quite a bit, which is definitely a good thing. This is giving you inspo for your doc. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that we can help each other out. Yeah, you definitely should stream it. That's what I'm doing it, to be honest. Because obviously someone might like randomly pop into chat and just be like, "Yo, I like this, but what about this?" And you're like, "Huh, that works a lot better." So yeah, but I do like this sort of footage. I really like that shot, for especially what she's talking about. The only thing I don't like is this. Like, unfortunately, I had to download the footage of her in a mermaid, which was like fine, like she said we could, but yeah, it's a bit jarring. Oh yeah, to be fair, it's very much like in, out. I might keep that one and delete this, to be honest. It just looks ugly, really, doesn't it? Like, it's just very awkward to look at. So I am going to delete, and then yeah, the layers don't sit well. I know. I tried to like think of something creative to like fix it, but it just was not happening. Like, at all. So let's play this with just the two, and we'll see how it looks after that. It's experimental, which is good. Yeah. I was like, how can I fix the issue of like having a tiny square of footage overhead? And I was like, oh, just get like footage of the sea sorted. But yeah, it definitely does not work. But this is what it looks like now with them fixes.
I love it. I love it. And when you have a tail on, I am a creature. I'm not bow-legged, flat-footed Emma born in Lincoln. It's going to be 40. I'm not her anymore. I'm this creature that goes at one hell of a speed. Do you know what I mean? And I can be under the water and I can hold my breath and I can go into places that you can't go, and it's just, and it is that next step from the fairy stuff I did, because I do become a creature. I am that creature. So
Yeah, I like that a lot. Oh, newspaper articles. That could work actually, you know. That's actually not a bad idea, to be fair. Maybe some footage of the fish. Be good. Dolphins under the water when she's being talked about under the water. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's actually a very good idea. I might ask Emma herself, or I might ask Claire, because obviously Claire, I'm pretty sure Claire still lives down in Falmouth, right? I might be like, yo, can you, go get some footage of the sea or something for me, and hopefully it works. But yeah, I think this definitely works a lot better without that absolute jarring, awkward, ugly looking thing right in the middle. And the next bit of sort of cuts like this, I actually think works very well. So we're gonna go from about here. It's probably 30 odd seconds, maybe. I don't think it's 30 seconds. But actually, you know what? I'm not gonna go. I'm just gonna go from here. I think the way I introduce the kids personally is like amazing, especially for me. I think it works very well. So let's have a watch, and we can discuss it as a group.
got 3 gorgeous boys. My eldest Finn, he's fantastic, very super intelligent, brilliant. I had the worst postnatal depression with him, but somehow he's a warrior. He's fantastic. And then I've got Leo, who was diagnosed with ADHD, OCD and Tourette's, and is on the pathway for autism, which is the most apparent thing out of everything that he's got. But with the waiting lists, it's ridiculous, and poor families, it's ripping families apart. And then we've got little Arthur, who's starting the whole process. He got referred actually at nursery. He's now 7. He's going to be 8 in May, and he's still on the pathway, waiting for help.
Boom. There we go. I actually think that works very, very well. My only issue I have is with was it Finn, the first lad, or the oldest lad? Is he wasn't there for a lot of the filming days, which was unfortunate, and like I already have like a few clips like this of him, which is sad. Do I have any footage of the kids introducing themselves, or is it just her? No, I do have footage of this. Is this Arthur? I can't remember. I have like footage of him and the other younger brother like playing and stuff in like the bedrooms, and like showing me like all the toys and stuff. But I don't actually think they said their name on camera. However, if I can remember where the there was like a very, like, I would say wholesome. I would like to see more of them. Yeah, I definitely want to incorporate them more. If I can find this bit of footage. Is it this bit? I think it might be this actually. Or was that just one of them? Oh yeah, so obviously whilst we're actually at the house, obviously they were very like inquisitive and stuff about what we were doing. Is this? Yeah, we sort of like I was like teaching, like, well, I wouldn't say teaching, but like telling like how cameras worked and how lights and stuff work. Where's the bit of footage that I'm after? Because we did set up a interview for Emma, but it didn't really work the way we wanted it to. And then they were like, "Oh," she was like, "I'm gonna go cook for the kids," and we were obviously both like, "Yeah, that's fine." Like, like I'm not gonna tell you no, you can't cook for your kids. But they were like, it has to be this bit, right? Maybe not. Oh yeah. So like, this entire 8 minutes of footage was like them sat in like the chair, and they were like both taking turns to like just mess around and stuff basically, which was like very sweet. And like, yeah, like I was like showing them like how cameras worked and stuff like that. So I definitely do want to incorporate more of this, and then at the end we got Claire and Ricky involved as well, which was nice. I do have a lot of stuff with them in the car. This was on the way from them coming home from school one day, which was good. Obviously, footage of the meeting. There you can see Ricky again. But yeah, the only problem with the car footage that I face is, don't know if you'll see it in here. Yeah. Unfortunately, obviously Claire and Ricky came along. I say unfortunately, I mean like they were in the car at the time, and I honestly couldn't realise. I didn't realise the fact they were. Obviously, I knew they were there, but I didn't realise you could see the boom pole and like the mic and stuff. So yeah. But other than that, I think it works very well. I might change the footage I have of them, but I might not. So that is something to look at. So yes, it's good. It's good. So I think that's everything up until this point sorted in terms of like visuals and story. Which means it's time to end the stream. I'll probably stream again tomorrow. I might do like a daily thing actually. Just like have people hopefully give feedback and stuff. The next thing that I want to work on is the music, because that is something that is annoying me. And then obviously then we get to carry on. But yeah, so far that is the documentary. It's only just over 4 minutes long at this point, so not too long, not too short. But yeah, I hope whoever's watching has enjoyed watching. If you have any like feedback or anything and you watch, just drop it in chat. I'll have a read and see what we can do. But yeah, that's everything for today. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Also, thank you very much to the few people I am indeed, my friend. I'm glad you have enjoyed. But yeah, thank you very much to people that follow me today. Hopefully I'll be going live more often doing this sort of stuff, because I actually found it very useful. And maybe it inspires one of you to work on something or edit something, but who knows. But yeah, anyway people, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you at some point in the future. Adios.